Saints, I want to encourage those of you who are going through trials today, perhaps trials that have gone on for years, while you have kept your faith in God. I want to tell you, saints, God is faithful. He hears your cries. He sees your tears. I, like you, know so many who are suffering amongst the saints of God. They suffer at the hands of the enemy of our soul, because we know that we do not war against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers and spiritual wickedness in high places, which strive daily to steal our faith. Satan's goal is to trouble us, to make us perplexed, to persecute us, to make us feel cast down. In short, he wants us miserable, unable to function. But saints, we are overcomers through Christ. For it is written, we are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not forsaken, cast down, but not destroyed. I know that the Lord weeps over the evil that he sees take place all around us, because we have a high priest who is touched by our infirmities and the things that break our hearts and vex us. Yet there is hope, saints, for our Lord shall never forsake us. Our Lord is faithful, and he is not slack concerning his promises to us, his children. He will perform a work in us for his glory, though he take us through the fire. Whatever is going on in your life, saint of God, he is going to work it for your good, if you just keep yourself submitted to him and have faith and trust in him. He is not the unjust judge. He is the righteous judge. And saints, he hears our petitions. He has a just balance, and he weighs all things. He is merciful in his judgments. His judgments are not tainted, for he knows the hearts of all men, and nothing is hidden from him. It is written, Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice, inasmuch as ye are partakers of Christ's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. Saints, this is what it means to take up your cross daily and follow him. It means to be willing to suffer and patiently trusting in him and his ability as your high priest to make you an overcomer, as he overcame and is sat down with the Father. Many false teachers and prophets tell the sheep that they deserve the best the world has to offer, and if things are not going well, they just need to plant a financial seed to them, and voila, all will be rosy. They lie. For it is written, And if children, then heirs of God, and joint heirs with Christ, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Saints, most of us have not had to suffer unto death contending for our faith as of yet. God has been merciful to us and kept us from that trial, yet he is with his saints in their deaths. Paul spoke to the brethren, For ye had compassion of me in my bonds, and took joyfully the spoiling, which means the stripping away, of your goods, knowing in yourselves that ye have in heaven a better and an enduring substance. For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of God ye might receive the promise. For yet a little while, and he that shall come, and will not tarry. Now the just shall live by faith. But if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul. Saint of God, no matter how the enemy rages, or who he rages through, God can and will sustain you. He will answer your prayers. He can move on the hardest of hearts, and he does save the vilest of sinners. He will do it, that his glory may be seen in your earthen vessel, that men may see the glory of God working in you and through you, and that his hand may be seen as all-powerful. He can change situations in the blink of an eye. So stand fast in your faith, saint of God, no matter what you see, no matter what you hear, and know that nothing is impossible with God. For we know that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. We hope, therefore, for what we see no evidence of, and we trust, no matter what we may be led of others to believe, we believe God. For it is written, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. This life, saints, is but preparation for eternity. It's all about the eternal.